Hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Chats. This is our bi-weekly, I nearly said weekly. It's our fortnightly show where we just talk all about films, and it's all linked up to our Facebook page, our Facebook group, which is also of the same name, Movie Chats. So if you're not part of that, feel free to go along. Just search Movie Chats on Facebook and you can join us. We're growing fast. We're approaching, I think, 700 members on our Facebook group, which is great. So anyway, welcome to the show. I'll bring the two Steves, our resident duo. I was trying to think of something funny to say. I should have already thought of that, but I haven't. Our sidekicks for the night. And sorry, they're putting me off. They're staring at me in the green room. They're putting me off. Instead, don't even look at me. Okay, so what we got coming up tonight? Well, the theme for this week is musicals, believe it or not. And no, Dave Repairs, I did not cheat. Why would I cheat and put musicals on? It's ridiculous. It's a scandalous comment to make. So musicals we're going to be talking about in a bit. But we've also got our quiz. We've got a guest quiz master. We're going to continue with the quiz where we left off last week, and we'll accumulate the points and we'll see who's top. And we've got Netflix movie of the week, series of the week, and one to give it a miss. I keep saying one to miss, give it a miss. Plus lots of other stuff. We'll just chat about whatever you guys want to talk about film-wise. Now, before we bring our guests on, let's see who we've got in the chat. Steve's there in the green room waiting in the background. We've got the Dave is in. Hi, the Dave. Just back from voting. See you at 7 p.m. Oh, cool. Night's Life. Hello, Richard. And we've got David. We've got Joanne. Hi, Joanne. The Bounty Hunter. Evening all. Congrats to Man City fans. Yes, get in there. Be an interesting final. I must admit, I actually would have preferred Real Madrid. It might have been a bit more interesting, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. May the best team win. Pat's here. We've got Ali. Hi, Ali. Gary Goat Jazz. Kevin. Jason's in. Hi, Jason. Musicals, I'm in. Oh, cool. Another musical fan. I say musical fan. I do enjoy musicals, and I've got my sort of list here to chat about in a bit. Anyway, let's bring on the two Steves. Oh, we've got the Monkey Thrifter in as well. I missed Peter, Mr. Sprout, the Monkey Thrifter. Okay, cool. Xanadu. Here we go.
Hey guys.
Big Steve's on the bottom.
Hey.
Evening.
All right.
You all right?
I've
got to be on the bar because I carry you two every week.
Oh,
Really?
that's so cheesy.
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about
For about 3 seconds when you said I was on the bottom.
that? Nice one.
You
Oh,
have to be at
God.
the bottom, mate, otherwise you might fall down it.
Why the hell would I fix the wheel for musicals?
I don't
All
know.
I'm saying
They've all got to be done at the end of the day.
I can understand that you're putting B movies back on it and we get B movies, but musicals, I have no idea.
No, yeah. I mean, I do enjoy musicals, but there's no point in fixing it. I mean, I might fix it not to get kung fu, whatever it is. We've got martial arts.
Leave that to the last week.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, I'm glad it's out the way. It's sort of been one of the longer genres that we've had on the wheel, hasn't it? It's been there since we've started.
Exactly. Yeah. It's been on for ages. Ali says, I'll admit to being a musical fan.
Love a musical.
Catan's in as well. The bi-weekly boys. That's good. I like that.
Good down there.
So what did you start off then?
What? Sorry, Steve?
Did someone start the wheel off then? I just got the wheel music.
No, it's little man trying to listen to the iPad.
Oh, right.
So we did actually have some homework. So we'll address that situation first. So we did have homework from 2 weeks ago, but I have to be honest. Sorry, little Big Steve. We've cut you off a bit there. Yeah.
I wish I had.
Now we've got Nick Cage down below.
Yeah.
So Birdie was the homework, but I don't think any of us have done it.
I'm not going to lie, I haven't. I forgot completely what the film was this week, and we never had Dave reminding us.
I know. Normally Dave's telling us, isn't he? Right. So we're going to carry over Birdie to the next show.
Well, did any of the chat watch it?
That's a good question. Has anyone in the chat watched Birdie? Let me just pop it back on the screen again.
Because if Dave watched it,
the stuff that I looked up, it actually looks really, really good.
It sounds good because little Steve was explaining to me roughly what it was about, and it sounds all right. So I'm definitely going to give it a watch. I'll report back on it next time. Forgot about it, Goat Jazz says.
Yeah.
It's probably, I think, because it's been 2 weeks, we're kind of forgetting about it. I need to watch it straight away.
I think we've lost the chat with that one. I don't think anyone's watched it.
No, right, okay. Let's. Hi, Mr. Diggs at work. Let's carry it over. At the end of tonight's show, we'll also spin the wheel and we'll have a second homework as well. So we'll have 2 lots of homework to do.
So I'll just make a note what it was. Birdie.
Yeah, I'd already made a note.
I'll watch it tomorrow while I've got my meetings.
Oh, you live a tough life, don't you? I mean, sometimes I can get through a few films. I just have them on in the background when I'm listing and stuff. I've been watching. I've been getting through series 2 of Highway to Heaven.
Okay.
Of watching that.
I'm catching up on The Expanse. Our new neighbours next door were kind enough to give us their Amazon Video login.
Yeah.
So we're using their one. So I'm catching up on The Expanse at the moment.
I've been. I watched that new Mortal Kombat one. That's it's okay for if you like Mortal Kombat, then it's definitely a good movie to watch.
Well, I'll put that on my list then.
And you know that Nobody, the one with him out of Better Call Saul, that was surprisingly really good. That.
All right.
That's worth a watch if you ever get a chance.
Is that a Netflix jobby?
No, not yet.
To be fair, I haven't watched much on Netflix. They've brought all the new series out because season 3 of the Connolly's out now, so that I've got to get that watched. They've had a couple of really shit movies that have come on, but I'll touch on them later. But like I say, I've been watching a lot of Disney and a lot of Amazon at the moment. So Netflix has sort of took a bit of a back burner for me this week.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start off with a little bit of the theme for the week, which is musicals. And then we'll touch on it again later on in the show. So who wants to give us, have you done some like a top 5 or something like that?
Should I go first?
Because go on.
I'm not a big musical person. As
this won't take long then, will it?
This won't take very long. I've got
Transformers the musical.
Do you know what? I tried to find a musical episode of Transformers, but there wasn't one. That, funny enough, they don't do shit like that. I've got 4, but as I said before we've come live, I've struggled with this because I'm not a big musical person, and I couldn't work out what's a musical and what's a movie with lots of music in it.
It's a very fine line to it.
Yeah, but like Bohemian Rhapsody was a film about somebody that sang, but where Rocket Man was just pure shite from the off.
So
that was
on your list then.
That's not on my list, no. So I've gone with number 4 was Labyrinth. I quite like Labyrinth as a film, but again, there is songs in it, but is it a musical? I don't know. And then I've gone Rocky Horror Picture Show. That is a musical, but I love that. Little Shop of Horrors, again, theatre show made into a film. Love it, it's brilliant. And then you could probably class this as number 1 and 2. Was the Blues Brothers. I love the first one. The second one is not as good. The first one was superb, considering it was like a Saturday Night Live sketch from like the 70s, and it sort of developed into a movie. But they did actually have a band, and they did go on tour and sing and stuff like that. And and you can tell they just had fun making the film. It's brilliant. But yeah, the Blues Brothers. So that's my number 1.
Cool. That's good. Decent list. Some of the people in the chat have kind of said the same as you. Little Shop of Horrors. We've got Rocky Horror. We've got Labyrinth. Joe says Sound of Music. Can't say that's one that I enjoy much.
Yeah.
I don't really. Go on, Steve.
See, I was toying with what Jason's just put there about South Park the movie, and I thought you guys would slate me for it. But South Park the movie is, it's probably got more songs in it than most.
I don't think I've seen it. Is that the one with chocolate salty balls in it?
It's the one with chefs in it, yeah. But the what was it? No. Blame Canada and stuff like that, wasn't it? Taking the piss out the Canadians.
I don't know.
But it's worth a watch.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. The Hobbit could probably be classed as a musical, apparently, the Channel M says.
Really?
Jason says Cannibal the musical was great. Stars Trey Parker and Matt Stone from South Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The creators of South Park, in it.
Yeah.
So the guys
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Now, is that a musical or is that just a film with a lot of music in it?
Well, he's not walking around singing, is he? He's doing it on stage predominantly.
So that's the balance I struggled with.
Yeah. I mean, I must admit, in my list, I've got a couple that have got sort of a lot of songs in them rather than musicals, but I'm not sure. Is that how you define a musical? Because they are like singing the storyline. Is that a musical rather than actual just?
Do you know like Seven Brothers and Seven Wives or whatever it was called, or something like that, where they're singing constantly? That's what I would consider a musical. But something like I think Steve mentioned The Star Was Born last week or something. That to me is not a musical. It's like Walk the Line and stuff like that. It's not a musical. It's just films about musicians that sing during the film.
Yeah.
That I might have got that wrong. I might have got that take wrong.
No, I think I'm with you on it because I had the same sort of line of thought when I was writing my list down. But there's a very fine line between what is and what isn't, I think. Yeah. Do you want to go, little Steve?
Yeah, I can do. So I've got a couple of them. So I've got Moulin Rouge. I've got Grease 1 and 2 because I think the songs are quite strong in number 2. I've got Phantom of the Opera, The Greatest Showman, Little Shop of Horrors, The Muppets Christmas Carol, and Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. We saw that live. There's nothing like that. It's really good. And Phantom of the Opera I've seen live as well, which is really good as well when I was younger. I was supposed to go and see it again before the pandemic hit, but they cancelled all the shows.
Have you got one? Have you got one that like a terrible musical, one that is just horrendous that you would never even touch, or you walked out, or you left halfway through?
Sunshine on Leaf. I turn that off.
How dare you?
I turn that shite off.
That is one of the greats.
I can't believe it's 7:15. You've got me swearing already. That was shite.
I can't believe you.
I think one of the things that's probably not held up for me is something like the Buffy episodes where they do a musical. At the time, it was a bit of a novelty, but I don't think it would hold up now. I still need to rewatch it.
See, one of the musicals that Lana loves is the musical episode of 2 Pints of Lager and a Packet of Crisp.
I watched it again the other day.
And she loves it.
Cheese and all that, isn't she? She's into cheesy stuff.
I can relate to that because I'm from Runcorn originally, and there's a couple of episodes that we've been out in Runcorn drinking when they were filming 2 Pints.
So they don't sound like you on there, do they?
No, because they're not from Runcorn. Just like I'm not from Liverpool, you still call me Scouse. But, but yeah, there's episodes like the 2 Pints one that do stand up, but then there's loads of episodes where they tried the musical aspect and they don't. Like Buffy's one of them.
I think the only one I'm missing on that is I think I'm missing the last series of 2 Pints. Otherwise, I've got them all.
We've got them all here.
Yeah, I think the last series, because I never really got into it after
Johnny.
Yeah, after Johnny left, it just sort of went down after that.
Yeah, when Johnny got hit by the shark.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been watching their little YouTube things they've been doing on like Facebook? A little
no, Lana listened to the podcast. Yeah, Lana listened to the podcasts, but now they're on YouTube. I think we've watched the first couple of the later series, but are they on 10, 11 now? I think we only watched 1 or 2.
The live chats with them two over lockdown has been brilliant. Really good.
Jason said, no one said Repo the Genetic Opera. What is that, Jason? I've never heard of it. Let me Google it now. Is it a film musical? Repo the Genetic Opera.
Channel Nem agrees with me about South Park, the movie being a musical. So, does that mean Team America's a musical?
Right. Let me. While we're on this, let me share my screen a minute, and I'll show you this Repo the Genetic Opera. I might actually have to watch this, or we put it on the wheel.
Joanne's put on there Jason and his Technical Dreamcoat. That is really good. That's another one I saw live. Joseph, sorry, and his Technical Dreamcoat.
Here we go. Here it is. Look at this. From the producers of Saw.
Oh, bang it on the wheel, Chris.
Okay. We'll put that one on the wheel. It says, a worldwide epidemic encourages a biotech company to launch an organ financing program similar in nature to a standard car loan. Hang on a minute. Wasn't Repo the film the same?
That was called Repo Man, wasn't it?
Repo Man.
The one with Jude Law, are you thinking? Yeah.
So is that the same? That's the same storyline, isn't it? So
similar, yeah.
Just made it into a musical.
Yeah, but anyway. Jude Law wasn't a futuristic alien or anything, was he?
I don't know. Right. Okay, so I'll get that on the wheel in a bit. So remind me, Repo the Genetic Opera. Let's see what everyone else has put on. Saturday Night Cats and Cats. Oh God, the new Cats.
Well, it might be the one or the old one.
Weren't you watching the new one the other week, Steve?
I haven't brought myself to watch it yet. It's still sat there in front of me. I keep looking at it, thinking today's not the day.
Just going through the Annie, Mr. Diggs. Mr. Diggs, are you not working? Are you skiving? He's skiving.
Oh, fair enough.
Mamma Mia. I must admit, I do quite reasonably like Mamma Mia. It's okay.
I think the hype killed it for me. The second it was so popular, I was like, nah, I don't really want to watch that.
Bat Out of Hell. We went to see the Bat Out of Hell musical at the theatre.
That Mamma Mia just sounds like a musical version of Jeremy Kyle, doesn't it? A woman slept around, had a kid, and no one knows who the dad is.
Yeah.
And they just sing songs about it.
There you go, little Steve. Grease 2 is appalling, Ali says.
No, I'm not having that. I'm not having it. I enjoy that film. And the songs are quite strong in it as well.
Gary Goat Jazz says School of Rock and Rockstar are great films with plenty of music, but would class them as films rather than musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my take on a lot of the stuff that I was looking at.
Do you think though, like the School of Rock stuff, like Jack Black, I think it's like a lot of the actors nowadays. He's typecast, isn't he?
Well, he's signed on to do School of Rock too, hasn't he?
Has he? That wouldn't surprise me.
But he was a singer though, wasn't he? You know,
Oh yeah,
he's
100%.
a
Tenacious D.
he's a comical singer. So you know that's where he was famous from, and then obviously he started doing films and stuff. So
That was bad casting in King Kong. That was. Could have been so much better without him in it.
yeah, but with that though, he had so many different films out or coming out at the same time, wasn't he? He was like,
He's everywhere.
yeah.
I forgot about The Commitments. The Dave mentioned The Commitments. That is a good film. I enjoy that. Sister Act. Sister Act.
That to me is not a musical, but it's a lot of singing.
Mm.
You have to put it on the wheel of it's not a musical.
Mm.
It could be all the other ones that aren't a musical.
Yeah. We'll have a better show with the ones that aren't musicals.
Sweeney Todd. Oliver.
So go on then, musical lover. What's your top 5?
Okay. Right. Here's what I've got. I've got. Hang on a minute. I just stopped the screen there because that affects the stream. Right. I've got the Muppets movie. Both of them really, but the first one was probably the best one. Muppets movie and Muppets Christmas Carol, so I could put them together. I've got Labyrinth, and I've got Sunshine on Lee.
Fucking shite.
That is such a good film. I love it. Come on, chat. If you've not watched Sunshine on Lee, you need to watch it.
He needs someone to back him up on this one, guys.
I put Bohemian Rhapsody and The Star is Born together based on the fact that they were kind of films with music in rather than musicals. But in a lot of the categories, when you're searching musicals, they do get listed as musicals. So, and then obviously the top one for me is The Greatest Showman, of course.
Amazing film.
It's just so good. I can watch it over and over again. I love the storyline. The music is amazing. Have you seen it, Big Steve? You've not seen it?
No, I'm not a musical person, Chris. I keep telling you this.
Well, I think you should probably try it.
There's videos.
Is there any guns? Any guns?
Oh yeah, definitely. You need to watch it.
Yeah,
any aliens?
Full of them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
aliens.
And
Aliens
car
come
chasers.
down to the circus.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm all over that shit, and
Yeah.
I'll watch it later.
There's loads. The Greatest Showman, though. I was so skeptical when that was out of the cinema, and Annabelle was like, "Oh, let's go and watch it." I was like, I don't know, but when I was blown away by it, it was just so good.
I was watching. There's some clips on YouTube, but it's basically extras off the DVD and Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like the audition things, or not the auditions, but where they were practicing it, and they were saying the day they had the big studios coming in for the investment, Hugh Jackman had just had cancer removed from his nose, and they hadn't mentioned it to anybody, but the doctor told him not to sing for like 6 weeks or something. So what they did is they got somebody in just to sort of sing along the words. About halfway through, he ended up just blurting it out and going full sort of full voice on it, and then they ended up going and getting his stitches redone. But it's really good. And then the lady who plays the bearded lady, she got really emotional when she was singing hers in the the practice bit. Really good.
What, This Is Me or something was it called?
Yeah, This Is Me.
Yeah, This Is Me. The only thing with the only thing with the Greatest Showman is that they must have had about 4 or 5 songs in the top 10 for weeks.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it dropped out, all the so-called singers like Pink and Pete, they released exactly the same song.
There was an album that was made with like covers.
Yeah. So the Greatest Showman was in the top 10 one way or another for about a year. And I think
they were nowhere near as good, even with the talent that they were singing.
No,
they're nowhere near as good.
No.
But yeah, the Greatest Showman's not one that I've watched. But have you seen the Hugh Jackman and Neil Patrick Thomas, the one from How I Met Your Mother and Starship Troopers and Neil Patrick Harris. Sorry. When they were doing like the Oscars and stuff, and they had like a musical dance off sort of sing off type of thing. 'Cause they're both on like showman backgrounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that was brilliant. Just watching them just bounce off each other.
He can really sing though.
He's unbelievable. Yeah, really good, really good. Jason said they did. I went to see this Back to the Future musical. Jason just went about a week after it was released in Manchester for the first time, and then obviously we moved, and then everything locked down, and that is the best stage musical that I've ever seen. It is so amazing. I'm not just saying it because I'm a big Back to the Future fan. It is stunning. I mean, they do stuff on stage that you just think, how the hell have they done that live on stage? It's like amazing. I don't know what you call it. The visuals that they create on stage is just stunning.
I always like that with Phantom of the Opera when they're going through the sewers and the underneath the buildings and stuff, and how they got the sets to change seamlessly. And 1 minute you're under the building, the next minute you're in the sewer, and the next minute you're in the street, and it's like, how the bloody hell have they done that?
I know. It's so clever now what they do on stage. So clever. I mean, Bat Out of Hell was really good as well. I mean, that was a fantastic musical as well. And I'm not even like the biggest Meatloaf fan, but it was so good.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing the War of the Worlds. To be fair, live, because I love the film. I wasn't a big fan of the series they did or the Tom Cruise remake. I wasn't a big fan of that either, but the War of the Worlds live, that looks really good.
You can see the whole show on YouTube. War of the Worlds. It's uploaded on there.
Can you?
I keep meaning to watch it. I've watched a few like live stage musicals because over lockdown they were releasing quite a few on YouTube. But yeah, you can search it out. But there's a few different versions of it. There's one version that what's his name does the voiceover. What's his name?
Gary Barlow does one, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah, Gary Barlow does one. Who's the other fella?
Liam Neeson does a voiceover on one of the War of the Worlds musicals. Yeah, he's the voice from whatever. The narrator.
Yeah.
He does that on one of them. Yeah, that's it, Joanne. Thank you. Yeah, Liam Neeson. Yeah.
And the other one was the BBC used to do them. It was like the night at the opera or something, or the night with the orchestra, and it was like Star Wars and War of the Worlds and stuff like that. They have like all the big tunes from them. I think that'll be great because the last couple that they did were open air, so they had all like the laser shows and stuff that goes with them. Yeah. So I think from a production point of view, that'll be brilliant to go and see.
Yeah, Dave, we watched a couple of musicals on this channel. The Show Must Go On, it's called, on YouTube. And they put out full, complete musicals that have been recorded on camera. It's really good. Yeah, it's worth a follow to see what they put out.
I'll make a note of that. The Show Must Go On.
Yeah, look them up, YouTube channel. I think what was the last one we watched? Kinky Boots, I think, and that was quite good.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. We're coming up to quiz time. We are coming up to quiz time now. Before I do the jingle,
have you got your paper?
I've got me.
Have you got a notepad, or are you still on your post-it notes?
I've got post-it notes still. We're coming up to the quiz, and we've got our guest quiz master about to come on. But let me just remind everybody of the leaderboard. Where is it? I've lost it. Shit.
We're not starting again. I'm on 7. You two are both on 5.
Here we go.
We're only one behind, aren't we? Oh, are we?
Oh, you were both on 5, not 4. Chris has got that wrong.
No, I've written it down. 4.
Hang on, I've got me book. Let me check.
I'm on 7. You two are both on 5.
No, I wrote it down.
No, yeah, we're on 4.
4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll take a 3-point lead. I don't care.
Oh, it can all change in a blink of an eye. That.
Yeah, I'll be 10 points ahead by the end of tonight.
No, it's all
So
to
we'll
play
see.
for, Steve. It's all to play for.
We're going to keep this running total of points, and we'll keep adding to it and seeing where it goes.
This quiz is about musicals. We've just not told you, Steve.
Oh, balls. It'll be like Lana at Christmas week.
Oh yeah, we should do a musicals quiz, shouldn't we? Okay, right. We're almost ready to go. So let's run the VT. So here we go. We've got the quiz coming up right now. So stay put and you can all join in. And here we go with Welcome Night Slide.
Good evening.
You
All
right?
right.
How's
Yeah,
it going?
you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. All right. Just
I'm
wolfing the
sat
dinner down.
I'm sat there writing 1 to 5 and 6 to 10 like we did last week, and I'm thinking, I don't even know what fucking format he's doing this quiz in. What am I doing that for?
Yeah, we don't know because it's up to Richard what he does.
I don't even know, so
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
as long
right,
as they're
okay.
easy.
we'll just do it. Well, they're all on. All the questions are on Zombievers, Jurassic Park, and Back to the Future. Is that right?
Oh.
I'm screwed. unless it's how shit is Zombievers. Well, I know that one. How shit is Jurassic
that is
Park?
the
I know
question.
that one. Go on.
Uh,
How are we doing it today then, bud? Go on.
Go on, what are the rules and regs?
We can. Well, I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, we can just do it by question, or I can do them in 5. It's up to you.
Sure,
Just
sure,
go one
mate.
by one. Just go
You're
one by
doing
one.
charge.
We're doing one by one then.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now, us three, we have to turn our chat off. So I'm going to put private chat on.
Okay.
Richard, if you can just keep one eye on that chat and just see if if anyone's got anything, or if you want to, if you even just want to mention, the first person who gets it right or something,
Right.
whatever you want to do. It's not important really.
Right, Dave Repairs has said, can I confirm I've not received any payoffs from Chris?
Well, I can't.
I can't confirm that. Yeah, he's too tight.
You can either confirm or deny.
I cannot confirm or deny that Chris has paid me off.
No comment.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Go on then. Go on then.
question 1.
Yes.
In how many James Bond films did Daniel Craig play Bond?
Oh.
If there's any questions on Badlands, I'm having you on that.
I didn't even think of that. I've got loads of film props.
Is
on
this
that.
including the one that he's made and we haven't watched yet?
I've included that one.
Well, we have got some correct answers.
I've
Richard,
included that one.
Is this including the one that we've not seen yet that's been made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
The chat will go mad if you're wrong.
We've got a lot of we've got we've got a couple of right answers anyway.
Should we show all our answers and then Richard can tell us who's right?
Let's have a look.
I've gone with 4.
I've gone 5.
Oh, Chris is right.
What?
Oh, right.
Bollocks, how did I get that wrong?
Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Spectre,
Yeah.
and the new one, something about dying.
No, there's another one. There's another
And
one.
Skyfall.
Oh, you prick.
Yeah, I've just realised that.
Well, we got Dave resells and collects got it, and Peter,
Cool.
Mr. Sprout got it.
Me and Steve were looking
Well
at the
done,
ones
boys.
that have been released, weren't we, Steve?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Should get the next one.
I was looking. I was thinking of the good ones. That's why I forgot Skyfall.
Oh, that's what it is. All right, number 2 is there are 8 core members of a group in the film industry called the Brat Pack. Name one of the group. Just got to name one of them.
probably not. So.
Fuck, what's his name? I don't know.
I don't even know if this is right or not. If
Yeah,
I'm going down the right line here, I'm
yeah.
not sure.
There's more than 8, but there's 8 sort of main ones.
Right, should we show up? Big Steve,
Yep.
you ready?
I've gone blank. I haven't got an answer.
I've got Emilio Estefan.
Oh,
Emilio who?
Emilio Estefan. I
Um,
can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah. All right.
Estevez.
no,
isn't it?
I wasn't sure who you were talking about, so I put Sinatra down.
Well,
Frank
that's
Sinatra.
what
No, that's the Rat Pack, not the
Oh,
Brat.
you see, I was getting confused with that.
You could have had. We've got some right answers in the chat.
Has little Steve got that right?
Yeah, got Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll let him have that.
Let him have that because
Yeah.
you let me have one last week that I couldn't pronounce his surname.
Joanne Noble said Rob Lowe, which is one. Jason Moylan put Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon's sort of one of he's outside the 8, but you've got Ali Bow's revival is Andrew McCarthy. George Clooney.
I wouldn't have known that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there was the main 8 are Andrew McCarthy, Molly Ringwald from Pretty in Pink, Demi Moore, she was one. I was shocked when my wife said. Michael Anthony Hall, Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez and Rob Lowe.
Why are they the Brat Pack?
Because they're younger than the Rat Pack.
They did all the films where they acted together. So like it was like Frank Sinatra and those guys that were the Rat Pack. They were the Brat Pack.
Okay.
So they did a lot of films together in the 80s.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Right. So
I didn't know that either, Chris.
Thank God for that.
So you will now, won't you?
Yeah, I will now.
Right, number 3. In the film Matrix,
Oh, fuck.
what is the colour of the pill that Neo takes?
No, I'm going to go with the other one. Oh,
I'm trying to think of the flipping scene and what he says.
I'm going to go with that one.
See, Dave Repairs should be first, really, with that one, shouldn't he?
Yeah, but you should be lucky, should you, Chris?
No, he should be. I've not looked.
Dave's keeping everyone in line. I think he's saying next question. We've got some right answers though.
Okay. Right,
I'm going to go with red because it's like danger.
Red.
Blue being safe.
I'm going to go blue.
Red.
What did you have, little Steve?
Red.
Yeah, so it was red.
Oh, I nearly went red as well.
About time I got one of these bloody right.
So David Resells and Collect got it right. Dave T. Cake's got it right. J.N. Noble got it right. The Monkey Thrifter got it right. Gary Goat Jazz said pink. No.
Pink pill.
Dave Repairs said follow the rabbit red. Yeah, so and Dave Resells and Collect's second answer was paracetamol. So there you go. I think that was all of them. Yeah. Right. Question number 4. Are we ready?
You ready?
What was Arnold Schwarzenegger's first film?
Ooh. Oh, I'm going to go with that.
Oh, is it the one that I'm thinking, or is it the other one?
Well, we can't tell you that, can we?
Yeah, it's the one you think. It's the one you're thinking.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with that one.
Go with that one. Yeah.
We've got correct answers in the chat.
Yeah.
We've got a not correct answer in the chat. Dave's saying it's easy. Are we ready?
I was going to go with Pumping Iron, but then I've changed my mind. I went with Hercules in New York.
Conan the Barbarian.
No, Big Steve was right. It was Hercules in New York.
Really?
Yep.
Because I know he did like Hercules and that, and then I couldn't quite picture if Pumping Iron was before it, and that's why he got Hercules or he got Pumping Iron on the back of that.
Because they said Hercules was a bad film because no one could understand what he was saying in it.
He couldn't speak English, could he?
No. No. So so there you go.
One of the few actors that's never changed his accent now in anything, has it?
No.
No, I mean, you know, I think we just come to understand him a bit more.
Well, if you think about
Well-
Terminator, I think he only says about 6 words in the whole first film.
And there's a
Yeah.
reason,
Doesn't he?
that's it.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. Right, question 5.
Yeah.
When filming started, who was the original actor playing Marty McFly
Oh,
before
for God's sake.
before Michael J. Fox?
For God's sake.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I've got this
Name.
one.
No, seriously, I've forgotten his name.
This is going to make him look bad now, isn't it? Like,
Just
if he can't
wait.
get this.
Just wait. Let me think.
No, that's it now. Who's no
I've gone with Eric Lotz.
Eric Stoll?
Oh, yeah, I got the first name.
Hang on, I was going to write that. You didn't give me a chance.
What's your bollocks?
No,
All right.
Okay, yeah, I got that right.
I couldn't remember it. I couldn't
It was
remember
Eric Stoltz.
Stoltz, yeah. Well
He
done,
also-
Steve.
he also
I got the
did-
first name, but I
He
couldn't
also,
remember.
did that film, The Mask.
Yeah.
I'll give you half a point, Big Steve.
No,
Ah,
no,
cheers.
You don't. He put Eric Cantona.
Who?
I put Eric Lotz, not Stoltz. I just put the wrong first letter.
Yeah, you had the letters, but they went round the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right, can we
I'll
get a
take
quiz
half.
master, please?
Little Steve said Emilio Estefan before.
Oh,
That's
but
the
he was allowed one chance. You're allowed a chance. You got a chance if you get one.
Oh,
Just try
okay.
and get in a Back to the Future one, right, Chris?
I can't believe you didn't know that one.
That's
I
like
knew it. I
Laney
just
asking.
couldn't know his. I couldn't remember his name.
That's like
Right.
Laney asking what planet the Transformers came from in the first week.
We need that
It's
pull out the
Ultravox.
bullseye when they get it wrong going across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Number 6. Which pop group perform at the wedding in the film Bridesmaids?
Oh, I've got this one.
Sitting through all them films with Lana finally pays off.
I actually enjoyed the song.
Oh, hang on a minute. Bridesmaids. I've
Yeah,
seen
hold
it.
on a sec.
Hang on a sec while we Google it.
Pop group.
We need that countdown clock.
I'm
Hey, listen. There's no pressure on you when we were waiting for hours.
No pressure. Listen, I'm in no rush. You've got time.
Pop group. Who would it be? Bridesmaids.
I forgot to look at the chat on the last one as well. No one's got a right answer on that yet.
No one in the chat's got it.
No, not yet.
I can picture it, but I can't.
Give us a sing song there, Steve.
Can I just give you the answer now? Because these aren't going to get
Yeah,
it.
we're not getting
Wilson Phillips.
No.
Wilson
Oh, I
Phillips.
wouldn't have got it. I remember it now, but I wouldn't have got it.
it. I don't know who the bloody hell that was.
Hold on.
Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7.
Who played Cleopatra opposite Charlton Heston in the film Antony and Cleopatra?
Film
No,
that I wasn't born for when they filmed it.
Got no chance with that.
I
wasn't
know,
born
but I reckon Richard's got a prop of it.
He's printed one off.
That's what he's done with these questions, isn't it? He's looked round his room and thought,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
oh, then
See that he's
What
got
can I ask
Wilson.
questions on?
He's got
You've been
Wilson
getting them
Phillips
all
behind
till
his
now.
shoulder.
You've been getting them all, haven't you?
Oh God.
I'm just going to take a punt at an actress that was there at that time.
Yeah, give me a second.
Let's just have a look behind Richard's
Yeah.
shoulders.
I want
Let's
your
just see.
alternates behind you. Oh, right, that.
Yeah, the jaws.
I can't get that one.
There's four
hang
answers
on,
in the
hang on.
chat. There's 4 answers in the chat, which are the ones that, if you didn't know this one, you'd definitely go for that one.
What's this?
If I hang on, can I just have a guess?
Yeah, have a
An old
guess.
act-
That's
an
what
old
I've
actress.
done. That's what I've done.
Yeah, I've
An old,
I've had a guess
an
at
old
two of them,
actress.
but but I've just
I've
changed
gone with
it.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor.
That was the one that everyone goes for. No, it's not that. It's who? Doris Day. No, it's not Doris Day. It's actually Hildegard Neal.
Who?
Oh yeah, that household name.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No.
Brian. It's Brian Blessed's wife. So I thought I'd throw in a little
Fuck it,
trick
I
one
knew
there.
it. I knew you'd do this.
And actually, I have got a signed Anthony and Cleopatra
Yeah.
Available in my store now.
Chinese book. Yeah.
If the
We
next
called it.
dance is into the Borderlands, we know we're screwed.
That's what I'm saying. Borderlands.
Do you know what? I didn't even think. Right. Question 8.
So,
For what film did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director? No, Chris, it's not Jurassic Park 3.
is it Jurassic Park 1?
Not quite.
I don't know the answer. I'm just guessing. Didn't we have
Yeah.
a similar? Did we have a similar question to this last week?
What was his first film? And it was
Ah.
something Starboy or something or
Right.
other.
Yeah.
Are we ready to show?
I've
Yeah.
gone with Jaws.
I've just gone with E ET.
No. No,
Jaws.
it was Schindler's List.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh
kidding me?
God.
That was his
Really?
first. That was his first Oscar for Best Director.
He's done so many decent films before then.
Before then, yeah.
Yep, that's a good film. I've been to Schindler's Factory. It's really interesting. Right, question number 9. What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
Oh, I've got this one, I think.
Oh, hang on.
Don't try and get it, little Steve. You've not got this one.
I have.
You haven't.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
'cause
seen
his phone-
Zombieland.
His
I haven't
phone's
seen
just
Zombieland
gone
yet.
off and he's.
Nah, it's mine.
Oh, is it?
I know
Right.
it is.
Are we showing?
I've gone
Yeah.
with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Correct, Amundo. Yep,
Woohoo! 2
Well
points
done.
on the board.
well done.
Yes.
My pen's running out now. Can you send me some pens, Big Steve?
Are you
needs
in
pens.
short pens and pads? Yeah.
Shit. Right, go on.
Right,
Thanks.
name the 2 actors that played Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy in the 2018 film Stan and Ollie.
I haven't got a clue.
No, I can't do it.
Can we do 2 points for this one? One each.
No,
I do you want to get them both?
Half a point
No.
for each one.
half a point for each.
Yeah, half a point for each. That's fair.
That's because he's looking at the Blu-ray he's got next to him. Look at him.
No, I've got it upstairs. It's brilliant.
I haven't got a clue.
I'm just thinking.
I
of
never
that
saw
guy.
it.
Hang on.
Never saw it.
Laurel and Hardy were above me here and there.
If you like Laurel and Hardy, it's an amazing film.
It really is.
They're above me here. Can I put Little Steve in High Tech Aiden?
No. What's it called?
Obviously, Little Steve's the fatter one.
Right. Right,
I haven't got a clue.
Right, so it's the
No.
guy out of Step Brothers. I can't remember his fucking name, but I've got Steve Coogan.
Yeah, Steve Coogan's one of them, so you can have half of that. And the other one was, it was John C. Reilly.
Yep. John C. Reilly. Really good at it. Really good as him, really, as well.
Oh my God, you can't even tell the difference.
No.
Absolutely amazing film.
I love the Lauren Addy stuff, but that's a really good like a biopic, isn't it? Really good.
Mm. Right, question 11. What melee weapon, which is like a hand weapon, close combat?
Do you have
Does-
one to sell?
Oh no, I've sold one.
Melee.
Emily-
yeah.
Does Emily Blunt's character Rita use in the film Edge of Tomorrow before Tom Cruise first dies? And that's the weapon she's known for in it.
Oh God, I don't know the name of weapons. I'm out. Yeah, but knife.
I ain't got a
Big-
clue. I've not seen it. But I've
I
had a
can't
guess.
remember if it's part of the mech suit or not, but
It's part of something.
yeah, I've gone with sword.
I've got nothing.
What's that?
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks. No, it was the aircraft tail rotor, which she used.
Oh, it's a sort of a sword.
Well,
no,
it's
an
not.
I
aircraft.
can't give you
It
another
is.
half
It's a
point. You've had
blade.
half a point.
No, it's not.
It is a blade.
Otherwise
It's a
known as a
blade.
sword.
Yeah. Just without a handle and a helicopter on the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Question 12. Which James Bond film had Dolph Lundgren in it?
Say that again.
Which James Bond film, had Dolph Lundgren in it?
Bloody hell.
I didn't even realise he was in it until my brother said the other week.
Is it a recent one?
No.
No, God no.
I'm going by his accent. Or am I just thinking he plays a lot of Russians?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'm changing that answer.
Is that because of what Big Steve just said?
No, I'm going with something else.
Right, we showing?
I've
Yeah.
gone From Russia with Love.
Love from Russia with Love.
No.
No?
It was A View to a Kill.
Oh, I nearly wrote that and all. Do I get half a point for nearly writing?
Which also had
Did you get half a point for name of the James Bond film?
so asking this James Bond in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Junie got A View to a Kill, and Peter Monkeythrifter got A View to a Kill.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, it also starred Grace Jones and
Mm.
Christopher Walken.
Really?
Big hitters.
Right, 13. Kelly LeBrock was in Weird Science, but which actor was she married to?
Mr. LeBrock. Let's go with.
Not got a clue. And Cole T's minging.
That's total guess.
Actor.
Who was around in the 80s?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. He was big.
Let me give you a little clue.
It's not Michael Douglas.
He's bigger now than he was then.
He's bigger now as he was then, as in that way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What? Big as in large? Well, it's not in there.
I'm gonna go with
Do you
this
want
one because
do you want one more little clue?
Yeah,
No.
go on.
no,
No?
this
Yeah.
will probably get it off another clue.
No, you
What's his
won't.
initials?
Oh, I can't give you that.
Go on. Here's a clue.
What, you want another clue?
Yeah.
Okay. If you do your show on martial arts, it'll probably come up on that.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've gone with the right fat bastard.
There's only one I know.
Yeah. He's not going to fit in the battleship anymore, is he?
No.
Right.
He's in the Glimmer Man, Chris, and he's
Steven
in
Seagal.
Steven
Yep.
Seagal. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Stephen
Really? She was married to him?
I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh my god.
He must have been a looker in his day.
I
And
only
his-
got it.
and his
I only got it
sister,
because
yeah.
I only got it because Rich went. He's bigger now than what he was. I watched his latest one, and I had to make sure it was him in the credits. I was
I
like,
know.
what's happened here?
I know. I was watching a couple of videos on him a couple of days ago of him like just slating off all the other like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Jai White, saying some bloke was saying, "What do you think about this martial artist actor?" And he went, "Do you want me to laugh?"
Mm.
And he was just like, he was just so pan-faced. He just thinks everyone else is crap. I'll tell you who Steven Seagal thought was a good fighter on films was Jason Statham.
Mm.
Yeah.
Above
Very
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Jai White, he said that all them were basically crap.
Michael Jai White's brilliant, but he
He's
hasn't done.
really
He hasn't
good.
done any good films that show him off. He was in Universal Soldier, one of them, and he was
Yeah.
in the Never Back Down 2.
Yeah.
I think he was in. And
Yeah, and then he started getting, I think, offered less money with less
yeah,
budget films,
because
and it just-
he did a couple of the Undisputed. He was in one of them, wasn't he? And then he went on to Scott Adkins.
I watched.
rest
Yeah, I
of
like Scott Adkins. I watched one the other week with called Blood and I think it's called Blood and Bone with him in it, which was a really good film.
Yeah. Scott Adkins is my money to be. If you want a kick-ass Batman, he should be it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, no, he'd be good.
he's got the build, he's got the look for a Bruce Wayne, and he
Yeah.
can, you know. Anyway, go on. We digress. What's your next question?
Question 14. Which actor played Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka's dad in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp version?
Willy Wonka's dad.
Ooh.
Because you actually get to see him in
Yeah.
the Depp film.
I'm
Dave Repairs was saying Michael Jai White is good, and Neil saying he was never a fan of Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal.
He did some great films early on in his career. Like I said before, the Glimmer Man and Under Siege.
Yeah.
Under Siege 2 wasn't necessarily as good.
No.
Executive
all the first ones,
decision,
when
they
he was
killed him off.
playing the same character. It was the cop. The first ones that he was doing then, when he was, he was really good.
Yeah.
But I think he's just got up his own arse now.
They killed him off very early in Executive Decision.
Mm.
You know, they made him out to be like the main star, and then he dies, doesn't he?
Yep. Well, we've got a couple
No,
of right
I
answers in
can't
the
answer
chat.
that one.
I can't answer it.
No.
It's Chris something, and I've gone with Chris Walken, and I've for some reason I've got him in my head.
No, it was actually. Well, you sort of were there on the first name, but it was Christopher Lee.
Oh,
Oh, God, yeah, of course it was.
Really? I don't even remember that.
Ali got it, and
Well done, Ali.
Joanne Noble got it.
Well done, Joanne.
Yeah. What's that Neil saying? Neil saying he think he was a cop in real life. No, he did a show where he actually did become a cop. He got made an honorary cop, I think, Steven Seagal, and he did a program where he went round with the cops. Yeah. Oh, Mark for Death. That is a good one. Yeah, David Resell says Mark for Death.
So if what size he is, I still wouldn't mess with him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would now.
Oh, you'd take him, would you?
Yeah, there's not many people that are bigger than me, and he's one of them.
Right, question 15. Which actress sang the song What If for the 2001 animated film Christmas Carol, the movie?
Oh,
I think. Oh,
You say it was an actress?
Yeah. And
What
she
year
sung
was the
I-
movie?
I think I know what, and I think I know who that is.
What was the, what year was the movie? Sorry.
It was 2001. It was the animated film Christmas Carol, the movie. Very well
it's gonna
known.
be. It's. I don't know.
I can hear it now in my head.
Nick saying he's clueless at these.
You ready?
Yeah.
No, whoa, hang on.
No.
You had an hour before
That's
on
right.
your Back to the Future question.
Right, we have got.
Hang on, because I know she sings.
I'm going to go with that.
Because she popped up in a quiz the other week. I've gone with Kate Winslet.
Beyonce.
It was Kate Winslet.
Nice one, lads.
Yes.
I don't know whether that.
Anyone in the
internet
chat
just
get it?
Yep. We had Ali got it again. Jason Mylan got it. David resells and collects. Junie D. David was saying he's still waiting for a Transformers question. Peter the Monkey Thrifter says Julie Andrews. No, it wasn't them.
But she came up in a quiz
no,
the other
that's
week,
it.
didn't she? What did she sing or something? Kate Winslet.
Yeah, she
Can't
sung
remember.
What If, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only song I ever remember her doing. But right, so
Yeah,
number
yeah,
16.
Yeah.
Which actor was in the films Sahara, Fool's Gold, and Serenity?
Serenity, as in
Right.
Firefly Serenity.
Serenity is like a spacey type one, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not actually. It's not. No, it's not. Not a spacey type one, but it's got a.
I know
real
which
good,
one you mean. Yeah.
It's got a good twist to the film.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we've got a right answer in the chat.
Who's in Serenity? It's Nathan Fallon.
Right. I think I've got it.
What? I always get them confused. Which one of the Baldwin brothers is in it? Is it Adam Baldwin? Not Adam Baldwin.
He's not going to tell you.
Well, it's not him, is it?
Talking to
He does
yourself.
a lot of thinking out loud, doesn't he, Big Steve? He thinks out loud all the time.
It's what he's watching his body language, you see. He's waiting for him to move.
Oh,
Right, are we going with it? Is it all right?
yeah, I've gone with Adam Baldwin.
Nope.
Matthew McConaughey.
All
Matthew
right.
McConaughey.
Matthew
Which
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey in Serenity.
It's Serenity is about a fisherman. He's got this boat, and it's got a good
It's
twist to it, and it's
last
totally
year
not
it
what
came
you
out.
think.
It's not the Serenity I'm thinking about. That
No,
I'm thinking
no.
It came out
about
this year, I
Serenity
think
with
it was.
Nathan Fallon and Adam Baldwin and Firefly.
I don't know that one.
I got the wrong Serenity.
But it's all right.
Rubbish.
All right.
Number 17. What was the name of the blue diamond necklace that Rose had in Titanic?
Ooh.
Fuck's sake.
Now, these are my kind of questions.
Yep.
What, the girly ones?
The easy ones. Who was that laughing in the background then? Was that Lana?
No,
We had-
Luke
we
having a word
In the
now.
last one, we had Jason had Matthew McConaughey, Gary had McConaughey, Junie D.
It was the Serenity that threw me. If you said something like Rain of Fire or U571, I would have got
Rain
it,
of Fire.
but
Yeah, I've got a
Just
film
admit
prop
you
for
got it
it. I
wrong,
didn't even think of
Steve.
Rain of Fire.
Yeah.
You got it wrong,
Serenity
Steve.
threw me.
Yeah,
Never mind. You're still
watch
winning
it
by
though.
about
It's a
20.
good film. It's worth a watch.
Thanks for trying, Steve.
Oh, Lana's saying, just tell you to shut up.
Listen, wench, go make me a brew.
Oh,
We've got a couple of right answers.
Right, we're ready.
yeah. I'm
we-
going
we
with
must have
Heart-
this
Heart
one.
of the Ocean.
I've gone with Heart of the Ocean, the blue one.
The
Yeah,
blue one.
it was the Heart of the Ocean. So we had
back in
we had
again.
Jason got it, Ali got it, Dave Repairs watched it a few days ago, Dave Resells got it, Joanne got it, Joanne Noble got it.
Would anybody else have been tempted to push her in and tell her to fetch it?
Right, you might. I don't know whether you'll get this one. This was one that my wife threw in.
Go on.
What did the character Baby carry in Dirty Dancing?
Ha ha ha.
Played
I
by
know this
Jennifer
one.
Grey.
Herpes.
I
Well,
know this
and
one.
that, and that.
I'm just going to take my headphones out because my phone's going to die. 2 seconds.
Yep.
I think.
Have we all got this one?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you. What's the con on here
Well,
now?
put your headphones in then.
Ali's got it. Neil's got it. Well,
Headphones.
Took him out so
Yeah.
I can charge my phone.
Nick's got it. Joanne's got it. Peter's got it. Jason Mylan says she carried the film.
I don't know what's going on with that. I can't hear you without my headphones in.
Oh. You hear me now?
No, I can't hear you now with your headphones
Oh.
in.
We'll have to carry on without you, Big Steve. You'll have to have 0 points for the next few.
He's going to have to mime the answers.
Are we ready?
Yep, watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yep. Correct.
Hang on.
No, what?
He needs to sort his technology out, doesn't he?
He couldn't get it working before, could he, without his headphones in? So I don't know.
Gary
what
says big melons.
melons.
She carried a watermelon.
Here we go. He's back again. He's back.
No, he's not.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
This
I
is
can't hear you.
Davina. We are live.
You have to put it on your phone or pad or something.
I think he's trying to charge his phone. That's what it is.
Oh.
He's not
You need a
prepared.
dual connector.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry about that, guys.
That's
All
all right.
Is your phone dying?
You got it right. I quite like the sign language.
Melon. Go on. What's the next one?
Right. Question
Question
19.
22.
Which character did John Bernthal play in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian?
Just say the first bit again.
Which character did John Bernthal play in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian?
That's the one from Punisher, isn't it?
Yeah, and Walking Dead.
Yeah. Who did he play in Night at the Museum?
Your wife's saying so unprofessional, Big Steve.
I have to get my answer across, and I don't know what else to do.
Oh, exactly. Tori's in. Hi, Tori. What have you missed? 19 questions, or 18 questions so far. Nick saying, yeah, you got one.
I'm
Yep,
going
yep.
with that because that'll be his type of character, I reckon.
We've got 2 right answers.
No, I haven't got it.
Three
I
right
can't
answers.
think of it. I can't
No?
think of
Got
it.
it.
I've gone with Al Capone.
Yep,
Oh,
it was
Of
Al
course it
Capone.
was.
And we've got, because if you remember, he was a black and white character in it, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've got Joanne Noble's got it, Junie D's got it, and David Resells and Collect's got it.
well
So there you
done.
go. Final question. In which film did they send a maniac to catch a maniac?
Oh,
That's easy. Haha. I know this one.
Oh.
Can you come more often, Rich? I get more of yours.
Send a maniac to catch a
Yeah,
maniac.
it's
Yeah,
right
you have
there.
to send a maniac to catch a maniac.
Yeah. Just think of the 3 seashells.
He's just give you a big clue there. I still don't know how to use the three
Yeah, I've
C's.
got that.
Yeah, you have broke the Public Order Act.
Oh,
That's the future, that is.
hang on a minute.
Let's see. He knows now.
Yeah, he knows now.
It's not Back to the Future, Chris, or Jurassic Park.
It's Simon Phoenix.
Right, okay.
Big clue. Right, we've got two right answers so far. 3 right answers. Ready?
Demolition Man.
Yep. Demolition Man. It was. Yep. Correct. And Jason Mylan got that. Ali Bell's Revival got it. Junie D got it. Jimmy Crane 1986 got it.
Ooh.
And Joanne Noble got it.
Oh, well
to
done,
my-
everybody.
So there you
According
go.
to my
Well done.
calculations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of 20.
You're doing
That
well
was the
there,
end of the
Steve.
Right, I've got 1, 2, 3,
I got 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9.5.
Let me write these
Oh, I
down so
forgot
I
me
can do
half.
the table for next week. So,
We didn't get a half.
I forgot
The
me half
was
for
only
Eric.
introduced on my
Big
question.
Steve got 11,
I got 11. I'll
Little
forgo me
Steve.
half.
9.5. Chris, 7.
Dave's saying he got the movies gets the movies around the wrong way. David, well done. Thanks very much, David.
Thank you
Nick-
very much, everyone. That was awesome.
Nick got 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to.
No, it's good.
No, that was a
Thanks,
brilliant
Richard.
quiz, yeah.
I tried to make it a bit sort of broad.
Yeah, it was
The
really
thing
good.
is, we could have researched maybe a bit more James Bond if we'd have known it were you.
Well, I thought I had to throw at least 2 in.
Do you know what the funny thing is, right? He throws a Back to the Future question in for Chris. You know,
I know.
give him a chance.
I know he
and
did
Chris
it.
doesn't
I did
get
it, and I didn't get it. I should have known that.
You know, you could
Problem
have
is,
had
my memory for names is shocking, right? So even if I knew it, but I can't recall it. That's the problem.
I think
Nick's saying he missed most of the quiz. Good quiz. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
No,
Yeah.
it's really good. Thanks for taking the time to do it. Appreciate it.
That's awesome, Rich.
No,
Thank
it's
you very
fine.
much.
I'm glad. I'm just glad you enjoyed it, and it was, you managed to get some. Well, I didn't want to make it too hard. I struggled a bit myself with Damien's last week. I've got quite a few, but
Yeah.
I should've
Yeah,
got-
it's when he says, "Oh, me fella only got 1 out of 20," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
that was it.
flipping
It's like,
heck.
we've got no chance.
What's going on here now?"
But no, it was a good quiz he done. But like I say, I like to get them all.
The question that sticks in my mind, and I still don't know the bloody answer, was Laney's one. Who played the unsinkable whatever her face was from Titanic? I don't know. They all
Unsinkable
died,
Molly-
didn't they?
Unsinkable Molly Brown.
Yeah, they all died, didn't they?
Yeah, it was. It was the one from Misery, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Of course, it was.
That was one of
Um,
them I've got right.
Jason saying he was expecting a Flash Gordon question. Actually, I nearly did. I nearly asked which Blue Peter presenter was in Flash Gordon.
Oh.
If you'd have given me a question about Flesh Gordon, I might have got it right.
Oh yeah, Flash Gordon. Yeah, it was Peter Duncan.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you so
Richard,
much
really
for-
appreciate
No
it.
problem.
If you, I'll put your link to your channel in the description afterwards. If anyone wants to go and sub Richard, he's going to be doing a Saturday night show soon at some point in the
Yep.
future.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
don't you
keep
start about
promising.
future.
Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
Currently.
Mm.
In the next week or two, we'll be there.
Okay. So look out for that on a Saturday night. Now you've got a choice, Richard. You can stay with us, or you can
Bugger off.
go.
I might as well stay. I
You
think
can
I'll-
stay.
He's going to
No
stay,
problem.
people.
I like-
He's going
I like-
to stay.
I like musicals.
Oh,
I'm
good.
Not too proud to say I like musicals. I'd never. Do you know what? I'd never ever seen a musical until I was 40, and my wife took me for my 40th birthday to watch Griff Rhys Jones in Oliver,
Yeah.
and it was bloody brilliant. And then her favourite show is Wicked, so I took her to see Wicked, which is another amazing show. Actually, a few years ago, I had a load of the latex masks from the West End show Wicked. But yeah, that's her favourite show, and I like Phantom of the Opera. I like Muppets Treasure Island, I think, more than Muppets Christmas Carol. That's
Hey.
Yeah, it's always got to be Christmas Carol.
I've got Christmas Carol as well, but I do like the Treasure Island. Yeah, and she took me to see Les Mis, and I thought I had the hump because I said I'm not going to like this, so I had the right hump. She got it for my birthday. I said, "Why are you getting me a show that I'm not going to like?" And I'll tell you what, it's amazing the way they changed the set.
What a way to stop! That's
So
awesome.
Steve's
Someone's
gone.
screenshot that.
Steve's gone and Richard's froze. Are we
Is that
still live here, Chris?
me or was that you?
There we go. He's back.
Yes,
You froze then. You froze like that.
I should just do that now.
Oh, at least, he's back.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
I
back.
must admit your picture is a little bit grainy, but I don't know. Is it because you're out in your shed or
I
what?
think
yeah.
seen a musical. I don't know. I mean, Phantom of the Opera. I like Muppets.
Oh, he's gone
It's
again.
just because I'm using the webcam on the laptop.
Right, could be that. We're all freezing up. This is
I'm not.
Yeah, because I've
No,
got
you're
nearly
all
full
right.
bars, so I work on.
okay. Anyway, we hold on the musicals, Richard. We'll come back to musicals in a bit, and you can tell us a bit more about your favourites. We're going to move on to our Netflix movie of the week. So I'm going to play the VT, and then we're going to introduce our movie of the week for you guys to look out for. So it's over to little Steve, who has movie of the week.
I'm going to go for what is supposed to be a Netflix original, but I think it's on Hulu as well, which is a film called Run. I think it came out this year on Netflix. I just sort of stumbled upon it by chance, but it's a thriller horror or a horror thriller about a young girl that's grown up with a load of medical issues, and mum looks after her, and she just desires to sort of leave the house and a bit of freedom. I think she's going off to college
it's
or
brilliant.
university. That's where she's trying to. But like she's not hearing anything from the applications, and she just starts to think that maybe she's being sort of held back. It was really,
Well,
for me, it was really
she's
good.
got a load of illnesses as well, hasn't she?
Well, yeah. See, this is it. So she's being given a load of medication for different things, just purely off the back of her mum. There was one not long ago which was very similar, but this one was really quite good. I did think a couple of times, look, you're out there, love, run, or at least try and get away, but she didn't manage to do it. But at that point, but yeah, it was a good one for me to watch. It was really
I loved it.
well acted. Had
I loved it.
Sarah Paulson in and Kieran Allen. That's Sarah Paulson. I think she's been in quite a lot. But I think she's the one that she was the one that plays the mum, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch if you've not seen it and you like a bit of horror thrillers.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Me and Annabelle watched it. It was good. Yeah, interesting film. Well worth a watch. That if anyone hasn't seen it yet, then I would say go watch that. It's pretty good.
Okay.
How are you getting on, Big Steve?
He's
Can you hear it? No, he's beavering away.
He's
Well,
doing
we might
good.
as well move on then to the series of the week, which is my job.
Sorry,
So we'll just run this. So let me just line this up on Netflix and then I can share it with you. Now, you might have seen this already, but there's a reason I'm bringing it up. And I'll tell you in a second. Let me just bring it up on the screen. No, don't play. Don't play. Don't want it to play. Here we go. Highlight that. Here we go. Right. Okay. So this is going to be my recommendation, and it is, if you've not seen it, Money Heist. It is.
Is that the dubbed one, Chris?
The what one? Sorry, Richard.
Yeah.
The dubbed one.
Yes. Yes. So we're on 4 series of this already. But the reason I'm bringing it up is that the series 5 is due to come out sort of in the next 4 to 5 weeks.
Really?
So if you've not watched 1 to 4, it's a binger. So we literally binged it because it's so good. But what it's about is it's a Spanish film, or it's a Spanish series that's dubbed into English. So you've not got the subtitles, but you do have to get over that dubbing, which is fine after the first episode. You really get used to it. And basically it's this band of thieves, and they hatched this plan to lock themselves into I'm reading off here now, the Royal Mint in Spain.
Yeah.
And they come up with these amazing sort of scenarios of how they're going to deal with situations as they come up. With this heist, and it kind of, after the first series, it moves on and they perform another heist, and it's just brilliantly done. And I actually think it might have been Little Steve that recommended me to watch this.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so well done. You need to watch it. It's really good. But like I say, the 5th series is about to come out in the next few weeks, so you've got a bit of time to get the rest in. So yeah, that's mine. But the funny thing with this is, when I was reading about it, it was first released in Spain, and it really didn't get a good reception at all.
No.
They didn't. They weren't really interested in it. It got slated, and then it got rehashed for Netflix, and it just took off. Apparently, that's how kind of it just hit sort of a bit of a cult following, if you like. So I would say Money Heist is a good series, and that's my pick for series of the week.
Nice.
Have you anyone seen it? I know Little Steve has seen it.
I've seen a few of them, only because my stepdaughter watches it all the time. She loves it. My mum's a bit behind on the chat. I think she's saying that I'm a Muppet. She must be going back to the Muppets musicals. My mum's saying I'm a Muppet.
Is it? This is your
That's
mum,
it. Yeah.
Pat. Oh, hi, Pat. Welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying it.
I nearly shit my pants the first time I saw my mum pop up in the chat.
Keeping an eye on you, Rich.
Yeah. Kidding.
Making sure no one says anything negative to you.
I don't know, apart from her.
Yeah,
it's Spanish. It is Spanish. They seem to be having a bit of a resurgence in Spain on filmmaking and series making, because there's another series out at the moment that's also on Netflix, but I can't think what it is, and that's Spanish. I think Annabelle's been watching it.
Ones on there.
Yeah. When I first watched that first episode of Money Heist, I really wasn't sure if I was going to get into it, simply because of that dubbed thing. It kind of distracting, but you totally ignore it after a bit.
Thing is, though, it's funny though, because it's well acted. So the question is, are we saying that it's well acted by the voice actors or by the actors?
Yeah, exactly.
I think Series 3, they changed some of the actors as well, or the voiceovers.
I believe they did, but I didn't notice it.
I
didn't really notice. But yeah, it's well worth it. You all right, Steve?
Yeah, I'm back on now. So apologies about that.
Oh, it's all right. You've got like a 10-second delay on your voice.
Have I? I don't know what's going on.
We should have done the quiz with him like
I think the way to find me
you
lot is killing me.
Tell Lana to get off the internet.
That's it, innit? Let me just hide that there. So
That's
let's just go back to musicals for a bit then. So Richard, on musicals, are there any musical films that you just would 100% avoid? You know, like really terrible, because there are some terrible musicals out.
I mean, the problem is my wife and my stepdaughters. I mean, my stepdaughters both did dancing anyway, and my youngest stepdaughter, she got into the last two to play Matilda in the West End. She's nearly got into the West End a couple of times. She's at Dance Academy now. But my wife they like all of them. They like all of them. I've seen all of them. I'm not overly keen on Hairspray with John Travolta, where he's dressed up as a woman.
Yeah, I get you on that one.
It's a bit of a weird one for me. I like Shop of Horrors, Little Shop of Horrors, but I think I've seen it so many times that it's starting to get a bit old. The Rocky Horror Show, I tried watching it, but I'm not too sure. It's a
these two love it.
Well, my wife, she wants me to go to the theatre and watch it with her. She wants me to. I think she just wants to see me in suspenders. Well, she's only got laugh. But no, I mean, I like a lot of the musical films. I'd like to go and. I would have liked to have seen actually. I would like to have seen Michael Crawford in Phantom. Yeah, I'd have liked to have seen him. But saying that, I think Gerard Butler done a brilliant job in the film Phantom of the Opera. You know, talking about actors that sing. I mean, Gerard Butler was quite good in it. But yeah, no, I don't mind a musical. I've had to put up with it with like three girls in the house, and they're all mad into them. So yeah, no, I like a musical. I say The Greatest Showman. I like.
Yeah,
I could watch that anytime.
I can watch that over again.
Yeah, and like the Muppet films, I could put them on quite happily. Les Mis, we've seen a few times. I enjoy that. I can sit down and watch it with the wife. But Hairspray I'd struggle with. Little Rocky Horror Show I'd struggle with. And Mamma Mia, I sort of struggle with because I went to see the stage show, which was really good. There wasn't much of a set really. It was it's quite minimal. But the film I've seen, it's one of them that I've seen so many times. They've had it on so many times that now I can't bear it.
Yeah, I have seen it a lot. One that I was going to mention before, like one of the worst musicals I've ever seen, and that is Into the Woods.
Oh no! I've seen it.
Oh,
I didn't think it was that bad. I think the worst musical I've seen is the James Corden Cats one. I think it's terrible.
Well, yeah. I mean, funnily enough, James Corden's in Into the Woods as well. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I quite liked some of that though. Nick's saying, have we seen Hamilton?
I haven't seen it,
but my wife, they've seen it. I think where you're talking about where they were doing the live shows on. I think they were doing it on TV as well, or Netflix. They were doing the live shows, and I think the girls watched Hamilton. But I don't know if I'd like Hamilton. She took me to London as well, and I thought I wouldn't like. But no, I took her to see Kinky Boots. That was really good.
Yeah, I watched Kinky Boots on. Well, I've seen the film, but also I watched the stage show on YouTube. It's good that.
Yeah.
Where is your other time?
Yeah, she also because she's a bit sneaky because like I buy her jewelry and perfume for her birthday, and she buys me tickets to go and see a show. So then she's got to come with me.
Exactly, sneaky that, isn't it?
Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, I got The Hump with Les Mis because I didn't think I'd like it, and I loved it. She also took me to Brighton Theatre to watch Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I said to her, "What the hell do I want to go and watch women dressed up like blokes dressed up as women for?" Anyway, we walked past the stage door to go round to the front of the theatre down Brighton Seafront. There's a bloke there. He must be 6 foot tall, look in a glittery sequin dress, like smoking a fag outside door. All right, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm really going to hate this." And do you know what? We had an amazing time.
How long did it take you to admit that you actually enjoyed it?
Yeah, it took a while because I didn't want her to be right. No, I enjoyed it. It had the guy out of Hearsay in it.
All right.
Yeah,
Is it Noel
Noel.
or the other one?
Yeah, Noel, whatever his name is. Yeah, he was the main character in it. It was quite good.
Hmm.
So yeah, don't mind
Good.
admitting I'm quite partial to a musical now. I've been bullied into it, but
Junie says one of my favourite musicals is Rent. Was one of the first musicals I saw in London's West End. I never seen that. Never seen that one. How are you getting on, Big Steve?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, he's back.
Bounty
Just in
Hunter's
time,
saying-
Steve. It's almost your turn.
Bounty Hunter saying, if I didn't, Night's Life, if you don't dress up, you will feel like the odd one out. I suppose that's the Rocky Horror Show. Yeah, I'm not sure I could.
We didn't dress up, and it was really bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? It's written by Richard O'Brien. So, but saying that, I think did he not write Dark City? Do the film Dark City? Was that not his?
Quite possibly.
I know he's in it. That's a really good film.
It's a bit too wacky for me, that.
Oh no, I enjoyed that.
Right, let's move on because we've got our Netflix Give It a Miss. So this is one to avoid. We've got to move over to Big Steve. It's a good job he's back. It's over to you.
The one for me to miss is Anti-Life with Bruce Willis.
Ooh, let me look that up.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. It's on my watch list.
Anti-Life.
Yeah, it's is he in space?
Right. Let me bring it on screen and then you can tell me why it's crap. Right. Here we go. There we go.
Oh God. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's got the makings of a good film, you know. Earth's dying, they're moving people from one planet to the next.
Yeah, that's
you know, the big starships and stuff like that. You know, it starts off where like they bunk on board, like the pregnant woman's got like a ticket, but the boyfriend doesn't, and you know he gets a job as a janitor on the spaceship and whatever to work. It just goes from bad to worse. I don't know if Bruce Willis is bankrupt and trying to pay off a loan shark or something, but the latest lot of films he's doing is shit.
He's
And this
doing
is
a
just
lot
one
of
them.
second-rate
You know,
films, isn't he?
Yeah, it's sort of like a Passengers meets Aliens meets, I don't know, Space Janitors. It's awful. So if you want to save yourself 2 hours of your life, that's
Don't
one
watch
to
that.
miss.
I mean,
Right.
the alien in it, the alien thing at the end. I mean, it just reminded me of something like you'd see in Red Dwarf or something
Yeah,
like that. It was just shocking.
it's like the Vindaloo monster from Red Dwarf. Yeah,
So did you only get to see the alien towards the end? Or do you see them all the way through?
Well, it's a
You seen them at all?
no.
yeah. It's just bad. It's just really bad.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's thinking of. It's a bit like Nicolas Cage, isn't it? You know, you wonder what he's thinking of. I mean, apart from the payday.
money.
But
Yeah, the money.
yeah, what they're thinking of though when they read these scripts that they get
Well-
given. And
Well, you talk about Nicolas Cage. I watched another one. I rewatched that Jiu-Jitsu. That's on Netflix at the moment. That's like a Mortal
I
Kombat rip-off
Yeah, I watched
where every 6 years a bad guy comes through a portal and fights a group of people just for sport. So it's like Mortal Kombat meets Predator meets Power Rangers.
Hmm.
But that's another one.
that-
You look at it and you're thinking, what's Nicolas Cage thinking by doing that film?
Yeah.
But the second time round, if you know it's crap, you sort of just enjoy the fight scenes.
Mm.
Well, see
You know,
that-
because there is some really good artists in that Alison Musso from the latest lot of Kickboxers, and Frank Grillo is in there. You know, from like Kingdom, the Avengers. He's the one that plays. He's in Warrior as well as the fighting, as the MMA coach in Warrior. You know, so he can fight. You know, he does a lot of the fight stuff on Netflix, the fight series. But they sign on to these films, and I don't know if it's just because it's poor lockdown type of budget or whatever, and they're just looking for something to do.
They've got The Knowing on again at the moment. I watched The Knowing again the other day. That was a good film that he done. I thought that was quite a good film, you know. And I like Con Air. Yeah, I don't understand what they do sometimes. How they take these films on.
Crazy. There's quite a few people agree with you, Steve, about that anti-life.
Yeah, absolute pants.
There was one I watched last. I think it was the other week, and I forgot to mention it was that Songbird. Well, I think it's on Netflix. About the couple in this pandemic, and it's like getting a ban to say that they are autoimmune. So basically, it's one of them contracts it, and the other half is running around trying to get a band off the to-do people. You know, the ones that are absolutely loaded, and it was like black market wristbands and stuff. Yes, it was. Yeah. But it was okay. It was what it was for the situation, but it's worth a watch if anybody is interested in that sort of film.
Channel Nem says Lord of War. Yeah, I enjoyed Lord of War. I thought it was quite a good film. That
Face Off was good.
Face Off, yeah. I mean, he's done some blockbusters, hasn't he? Let's face it. But then of late,
my wife just doesn't like any film with him in it. She just doesn't like him as an actor.
What was the one that he did when he was the cop at the boxing? Was it Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
Where the boxer gets shot.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, and I think he starts going downhill the last couple of years, and it's just you get into that stage where they're not old enough to play grandpas, but they're too old to play action heroes. You know, because if you look at Robert De Niro, he only plays a grandpa role now, doesn't he? In all his films, he's just someone's granddad or something like that.
Yeah.
He's still quite good though, isn't he? He still plays good roles. Still, he can still act. You know.
There's a couple of them that he's done recently. I think that Mandy's quite highly rated with Nick Cage.
Lana's got a point here. Left Behind. That's like a post-apocalyptic thing, isn't it? And it was awful.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, literally just vanishing.
Not good at all. Right, we need to think about the next show. So we need to set the theme for next time. We're going to set it tonight for the next show. And also set the homework as well. So I've got the wheel of names up. Now, I just need to, when we do the homework, I just need to add that musical on that Jason suggested. Repo something, the musical.
Repo the musical, wasn't it?
That's it, something like that.
The generic musical, wasn't it?
Is that what it was? We'll find it. Right, so let's do the theme for next week first. Not next week, the week after, 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, Joanne Wickham was terrible.
Right, here we go. So this is what we're going to be talking about next time.
I think Jimmy Crane's asked.
Oh no!
What is it?
Martial arts.
Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal.
Yes. That's it.
Ah. No. I hate those films. Right, okay, martial arts it is. Let's get it out of the way. A bit like musicals for Big Steve. I'll have to write it
We
down.
get one on there that's not so musical. and it can be all the films that aren't particularly
Yeah,
musicals.
I'm sure I can stretch this martial arts to some actual decent films.
Neil Channel Nem says, "Come on, martial arts."
Yeah, but you can't
It's
class the raptor. You can't class the raptor flying across the kitchen as martial arts, Chris.
Well, they do a bit of kung fu in that, don't they? Oh God! Right, everybody's kung fu fighting. David, I will take
Yeah.
that.
I was going to say was Jimmy had asked earlier on. He was like, favorite film about the Cray twins. I think is it just what was the one with what's he called out of
Tom
EastEnders?
Hardy.
Legend with
No,
Sam
Oh
no.
no, you're talking about the Craze with
Literally the Crays, isn't
with
it? Yeah.
Martin Kemp and Gary Kemp.
and
Yeah.
Ross,
Yeah.
Ross Kemp. Oh, no, not Martin Kemp and
Gary Kemp and
Gary
Martin
Kemp.
Kemp.
That's the one. Yeah, I think that was my favourite one, to be honest with him.
Yeah, it was good. That.
There has been a couple recently that have been one's like a Channel 5 movie about the Crays. Terrible.
You can watch The Matrix. Everyone's coming up with suggestions here now. Bloodsport's on Netflix.
Ip Man's a good shout to watch, I think.
What about, can I have Kung Fu Panda? That's one. That count.
Is that a Steven Seagal film?
What about
Exactly.
No, what's it called?
Oh, Big Steve's gone again.
Where's he gone again?
He's gone. He's off.
I watched the one today. It was well, it wasn't really a martial arts film. It had Jet Li in it. That blooming, it's crappy. I don't know. I only watched the end of it, but it was the Mummy 3, Tomb of the Emperor or something. Is it Tomb of the Emperor?
The Dragon. Was it Dragon something? No.
I thought it was Tomb of
What's
the
the third Mummy film called?
might be Tomb of the,
Is it Tomb of the Dragon?
the Emperor's Tomb.
Oh, right.
Is it? But that's a bit
Right,
of a
let's not talk about. We won't have much to talk about this, right?
Yeah.
Chris does loads of martial arts movies on YouTube. I'll find some that suit my level. Don't worry about that. Right, let's have a look at homework as well then. So let me just get it up on here.
Have we got any more to add before we roll it?
Yeah, I've got to put Repo on the musical.
The Raid 1 and 2, that's what I was trying to think of, Greybeard. Thanks for that. We got any more in the chat to add to the wheel? Just anything.
Let me know if there is.
Anything Chris might like.
Birdie's coming off because that's. Don't forget, we're carrying over Birdie.
Okay.
And just check that I haven't left any others in. Right, I think we're good to go, unless anyone's got IP Man. What's IP Man?
Ip Man.
Ip
It's
Man.
not IP Man.
Ip Man.
Is it? There's about 5 of them, Chris.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, the latest one. Is it supposed to be the trainer of Bruce Lee?
Something like that, yeah.
What's that other one with Keanu Reeves? That's something 49.
Ronin.
Yeah.
Ronin 47, isn't it?
47.
Oh, is it? Yeah. That's quite a good one.
Joanne said that she suggested one on Facebook. I can't remember, Joanne.
Dave Prepares Sausage Party.
Sausage Party.
Ong Back, yeah. Johnny 40 Coats has put Ong Back. That's an amazing film. Absolutely
The
amazing.
Call with Halle Berry. What's that?
Oh,
Should we put it on?
She's in an emergency call centre and someone gets kidnapped and she talks them through it.
yeah.
That's right.
And
so
they
Call
go and rescue her.
Cops and Robbers.
Yeah, that was a good film.
Cops and Robbers and The Call. That is a good film.
Right. Oh. The Call.
Yeah.
Cops and Robbers. Okay. Right. Oh, Killer Condom.
I've got Into the Dragon up there, actually.
Killer Condom, she says, Joanne. Is that real? Is that a real film?
Yeah, she put the trailer
sure,
or something
I'm
in the
I'm
Facebook
sure I've heard
group,
of
didn't
that.
she?
I'm
All
sure
right,
I've
I'll
heard
put
of
it on.
Bounty Hunter. That's a good one. The Lauren Hardy movie, Stan and Ollie.
That's an amazing film. Brilliant.
If you guys haven't seen that, put Stan and Ollie on there. That's really
Some
good.
of that was filmed 10 minutes down the road at Worthing.
I knew you'd have some sort of.
Have you got all the ID badges that go with it, Rich?
No, I wish I did. I wished I did.
That's what I picked up the other day. Teeth. I've not seen that yet.
Teeth.
No, I haven't seen
Teeth. Oh, I've seen Teeth. That's interesting. That it's a sequel to Rubber. The Killer Condom, a sequel to Rubber. Right, I'm going to do this. Let's do the homework. All right, so add that to there. Here we go. This is for the second homework that we have to do. Give it a shuffle. And there we go. It's bloody Stan and Ollie.
Oh yes.
I only just put that on.
I can put up with watching that again. That is a brilliant one. Yeah.
Right.
Watch it, lads.
Literally only just put that on.
That's such an amazing film.
Okay. I'll give that a watch, actually. I will.
Really good.
Right, we can shut that down.
It's not John C. Reilly's usual role.
No.
Totally the opposite.
I apologise. I am going to launch this fucking phone in a minute.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We all have tech issues.
So, did you get what the homework was, Steve?
Stan and Laurie,
Ollie.
you and Chris.
Stan and Ollie.
you and Chris.
Hey, you know what your homework is, Steve, in the next 2 weeks?
Come up with some new material.
Yeah, that and get a new phone.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I probably can sign on to me shitty little works iPhone 5 and it'll be fine. But this Samsung just causes me no issues. No end but issues. It's
weird, isn't it? Tori says, "Is everyone enjoying the random question of the day on Facebook on the group?"
Oh yeah, it's really
So
good.
carry on doing it. Yeah,
definitely.
it's got some good responses, Tori. So yeah, keep going.
I quite enjoyed the little one-liners. The one-liner from a film from you or whatever, and people were guessing because it was some of the ones there were quite obscure.
If anyone's watching and they're not in our Facebook group, then you can see the scrolling thing at the bottom of the screen. Just go and search Movie Chats and Film Geeks on Facebook and you will find our group. It's all branded the same as this show is. Notice Hayden ignoring. I'm not ignoring the chat. I've put your comment up. So how can I be ignoring it?
It's the same way that you fixed for musicals this week, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah, think of a good one. Sorry for the next one. I need to pop into the group. Haven't been on Facebook for a while. Okay, yeah, you're always welcome to pop in and share whatever. Good chat again. See you in a couple of weeks.
That was a good one. The first film you ever saw at cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember that though.
I always remember mine. Masters of the Universe. What a great film to see at the cinema.
Mine was Jason and the Argonauts, and then the second one I think was Wrath of Khan.
Jason and the Argonauts. Love it.
Yeah.
So there's two that stick with me. One was Ghostbusters 2 and the other one was Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
I can't remember what my first ones were, but those two just stick with me. That I can remember going to pictures to see them when I was young.
So how Starship Troopers and you were young?
Yeah. It was early
What
teens.
year was it?
It was early teens.
Can't
I
be.
think it was like 17, 18.
I wasn't that old.
Shabba's saying his parcels turned up. Some epic stuff.
Oh, nice one. Thanks, Shabba. I'm glad that turned up. We had some issues getting it to him because Hermes were deciding not to try and deliver it. So I had to ring him and say, can you please actually deliver this parcel instead of pretending to deliver it? You know what they said, Shabba, by the way? I rung them because they'd done 2 attempts when actually they hadn't done the attempts. right? And I rung them, and the lady on the phone was really nice, and she said, "Let me just check a few things on this second attempt." And she said, "Oh, well, I'm really sorry, but he clearly hasn't tried that second attempt because his GPS is telling me that when he said he attempted delivery, he was 800 meters away from the property."
800 meters.
Yeah, she told me that. And it's like, well, he's probably just thought, I can't be asked going to drop this one, so I'll just skip it and carry on.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, at least they were honest with me.
No,
I don't
true.
know. I can't get Neil's one-liner. Anyone get my one-liner? We're teammates, Ebony and Ivory. It's not White Men Can't Jump, is it? Or
Is
something
it
like
Pulp Fiction?
No, it's not
Oh,
Pulp
yeah,
Fiction.
what? Is
Let
it
me 2
White
seconds, gents.
Men Can't Jump? He's gone to go and Google it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is White Men Can't Jump, isn't it?
Is it?
Is that what it is?
That's the only sort of thing I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Shabba says he thinks his first film was Spaceballs because He-Man was full. You drew the short straw there. Star Wars. Imagine that being your first ever film. You'd be hooked on cinema, wouldn't you? I mean, not that I'm a Star Wars fan, but I can imagine you back in the day when Star Wars was on, it'd be like, it would have been amazing. I'll grant you that.
I've only ever watched the first Star Wars. I've never watched any of the others, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a fan, but the first three I can watch. The rest I just can't be arsed with.
What was that? Starship Troopers was 1997, so I would have been 15. I know it's not the first film I went to see, but I know it's one that sticks in my mind that I went to see when I was like young.
Hardly young.
Yeah,
Song of the
because-
South.
just because I look younger than you, Steve. You know, don't get upset.
You know you were getting
How old are
13,
you?
15.
Me, I'm 38, 39 this year.
Really?
Blimey. I wish I was
Yeah.
39. Wish I was 39 this year.
Well, judging by your opening film that you went to see, would say what, late early 40s ish.
What, you think I'm early 40s?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you're winning the next competition. I'm 52 this year.
You kiss ass.
52. I don't need to kiss ass to beat you
You
in him.
you kiss ass.
I don't
Early
need to kiss
40s.
ass to beat you in him. Get me some good quizzes on, and then I might have to kiss ass.
It was
Oh,
White Men
right.
Can't Jump.
There you go.
American Pie is one of the few films I've been to see twice. Oh, here's a question for you. I mean, we could always leave it for another day, but we might as well. Right. Films that you've been to the cinema and you've seen more than once at the cinema.
I haven't.
Ever done that?
Suicide Squad.
No.
Twice in 2 days.
What was that, Steve?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Good film.
I saw Titanic 3 times at the cinema when it came out.
We went to see it in Brighton Marina when they brought out the 3D version, and it wasn't great.
That's
'Cause it's
9
not-
hours of Titanic.
I know, yeah. 3 times went to see it. I've seen
How many times have you watched
Jurassic
Titanic
World a
2?
couple of times.
Why did you go and see Titanic 3 times? Just in case the ending changed and it didn't sink.
It was
Okay,
just such a
didn't
good
say-
film. Just
How
so
many
good.
times?
And-
How many times have you watched Titanic 2?
Oh, once is far too many. I mean,
that was way too much.
Jesus. What else? Jurassic World, I've seen. Well, each of the Jurassic Worlds, because sometimes we go and watch it. Because when you've got a Cineworld card, you can go and watch as many times as you like. So sometimes you'd go and watch it normal, and then you'd watch it 3D, and then you'd watch it 4D,
Yeah.
and then you watch it IMAX. So
Did we actually
Yeah.
find out why you went to watch Titanic 3 times?
because it was a good film.
Yeah, it's still not a good enough answer.
Naked Gun twice in the same day.
Jeez.
Jurassic Park, yeah, nice one, Joanne, nice one.
See, I don't know where you find the time to watch all these films.
Star Wars. How does Lana put this in the group, didn't she, as well? How does anyone remember their first film? I can't remember the last film I seen, never mind 20 years ago. It's ingrained in my mind that I went to see He-Man. I actually think we went because I went as it was a friend's birthday party, and we went to the cinema to watch a film. So that's what it was.
So, which film have you seen that you've sort of been ashamed to have seen at the cinemas? Sort of,
Ashamed as in it's not your thing, or it was bad, or
a bit of both, really. I think I went to see Spice World. I think that was.
Oh, Jason T. Smith. I'm sure it's Jason T. Smith.
oh
That's
yeah,
Spice World.
he loves his Spice Girls.
Loved it.
The Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider was.
I like
was
Ghost
one
Rider.
was the one that I went to the cinema to see. Well, you say you're ashamed. Why? I think I look at it. Why the effing hell have I just paid money to see that at the cinema?
Ghost Rider is good.
You know, Lana will probably put half of the films that I've taken it to see in the cinema. We got a gift card off somebody for Christmas once, and we used it on, was it San Andreas?
Oh yeah.
That's
And
quite a good
then
film.
Yeah.
we went. I think what was the last one I saw to see? I think it was the Meg on IMAX. Was the last time we went to cinema to go and see anything.
Yeah, that sounds amazing on IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
Shabba says, Goat Jazz has never seen Titanic. And Shabba says, James Bond Skyfall I saw twice and Blade twice.
Blade's good. I like the Blade films.
Mm.
And Jimmy saw the first In-Betweeners movie about 10 times.
I watched James Buckley on. He's got a YouTube channel called At Home with the Buckleys. He's got a gaming channel called Completed It, mate.
Yeah.
And then he's at home with the Buckleys. I quite enjoy his videos on there with his wife and that.
Yeah, is it all right? I've seen a few. Yeah.
Have you seen the last one where they've got new back doors fitted? And he said, I wanted a nice big set of back doors that open right up. He was going and like obviously the innuendos and stuff like that. Looking at his wife, going, "Yeah."
You can imagine.
He's funny. He is funny on there. He is funny.
Jurassic Park was the first movie I went to without an adult, and halfway through the projector knackered up.
No way.
Oh, that's a shocker. The Meg was a load of shit. I like the Meg.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I quite enjoyed it for what it was. It was good. It was fun.
I think it knew the sort of film that it was, though, didn't it? That's the sort
Yeah.
of thing. When a movie understands what it is, I think you can enjoy it better.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take that off there. Right. Well, I think we're pretty much done for this week. Steve's gone early, so we'll leave him to it. We can't go without.
Don't mind him up.
His bounty hunter said, "Goat Jazz, I don't want to spoil it, but if you didn't know, the ship sank." How can you not have seen Goat Jazz, Gary? How can you not have seen Titanic? I don't understand it.
Oh,
Chris tells us he's a big Celine Dion fan.
Chris, highlight Jimmy Crane's the next comment. My wife was on the sofa one day. I was watching James Buckley play Call of Duty on one of his streams, and I got him to call my wife a bus wanker. He was not impressed. Yeah, he does a lot of that.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, he's frozen as well.
It's just the two of us then, mate.
Just me and you.
He does.
Oh,
hey,
Does a lot of. Oh, I'm back. Oh, why that went like that? Oh dear. Yeah, that would have been funny. Teenage Mutant 2000.
your mum's back. Pat's back.
What did you say? You always shit your pants. Thanks, Mum.
Oh, charming that. That's nice, isn't it?
Sorry, guys. She's letting all my secrets out.
That's funny.
I like that one. Channel them. Channel Nems.
Yeah,
Seen
sure,
Notting Hill
Jimmy. Yeah.
twice. And admitted to the missus recently that I'd already seen it before. Took only for her to say she never wanted me to see it.
Nice. Okay.
So, Lana's saying that the phone won't let Steve come back.
It's
Oh.
fine. It's fine. We're done anyway. What's that? The weird thing was when they discovered the wreck of Titanic, the swimming pool was still full of water. Nice one. Right, okay, let's call it a day. So thank you firstly to Night's Life, Richard, for coming
No
up with that quiz. It was really good.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Could have been a bit
problem. I've
easier
enjoyed
for me, but it's
Well,
fine.
can't,
We'll
listen,
let you.
how can I make it more easy than putting a Back to the Future question in there?
I know. I'm only kidding. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you taking the time to do
No
that.
worries. I really enjoyed it. Just hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah,
definitely. Man.
anytime.
And of course, to the two Steves, thank you very much, little Steve and big Steve, who's left us early. Appreciate you coming on, and to all the chatters in the side chat, thank you as well. So,
Steve
thanks,
says
guys.
wife with sick note.
right, so that is it for this week. So we're back in 2 weeks' time. Don't forget the next show, martial arts is the theme, and the two homeworks are Birdie and the Stan and is it Stan and Ollie or is it
Stan and
Lauren?
Ollie.
Yeah,
Stan
Stan and Ollie. Thanks, Tori.
Okay, so they're the two homeworks. So that's it. We'll see you all soon. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
See you all.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. Bye.